Hello again, everyone. Just doing a quick check-in after lesson 3, which was focal length and lenses. So I wanted to talk a little bit about the actual lesson and the assignments, and then I wanted to just give you a little preview into what will come in the next lesson, lesson 4, which you'll probably start reading immediately after watching this. So first off, I want to talk about the assignment in terms of the compression. So for those of you who are able to take the same photo at different focal lengths. Now, I think probably some of you were looking for, in the lesson itself, looking for examples of the compression. So I just want to be a little transparent and give you some insider background information about why we made the choice to just have it written and not visualized. So it was an intentional choice. The main reason that we decided to not have a direct visual, kind of like what you would have done in your assignment or what you may have seen in other blog posts and so forth, is because the structure of this class is based on the assignments and community, and honestly, it's set up in a way to make you guys reflect on the assignments and kind of do some of your own filling in the blanks. The idea behind that is, in actually doing, it's, for a lot of people, it's easier to retain the information from actually doing them from just seeing or just hearing or just reading. So we have it there for reading. We didn't have like a direct visual. We had a compressed image of some trees kind of squished together, and then we had kind of a more pulled out, wider shot just to give kind of an overview. But if you look at the submitted assignments, your own assignment, you're going to see that compression that we were talking about. And that's what we want. We want you guys to be reflecting on the lessons in the terms of the lesson. So the assignments are meant to fill in those blanks that you're like, well, where is it? Right? So it's a very intentional choice. And I do think for some, I think it kind of worked. So I saw a lot of discussion about, wow, I didn't think I would see that much of a difference, but here I am seeing it in my own images. And I think that's more impactful than necessarily looking at someone else's example. So that was intentional. I just wanted to clarify that. We are going to, as we're moving out of the gear unit, you're going to see more visuals and more examples, because once we get into the artistic more side of it, there's more latitude for differentiating between different types of styles and so forth. So having more examples is more crucial than in the assignments that we've already done, the lessons that we've done, which are more technical and gear based. So that was a very intentional choice. I just wanted to clarify that. With the other version, when people only had a prime lens or a phone and could only do one focal length, the purpose of that, again, this wasn't necessarily clearly stated, but the purpose of that was for you to physically see and feel the actual space that was required in order to get the same field of view here. So you had to step back however many meters, however many feet, in order to get the same shot. And you would have experienced that physically. And that was the point of that. So we wanted you to get a better idea. For example, I'm not great at spatial distances. I can't tell you that's six feet away. But if I move that 6 feet, it's more impactful for me. So we're trying to be a little bit more tactile with our assignments in that way. So that's what we were kind of looking for with that. So really interesting assignments, submissions. There were some exquisite examples of compression, could be in textbooks. So if you haven't looked at your peers' submissions yet, I highly recommend you do that. There's some really incredible stuff in there, really eye-opening as far as focal length goes. So moving on to next lesson. This will be the final lesson in the gear unit. Yay. People like me are very excited about this. We're going to be moving into more of the art side and the actual photography side. We're going to be, so for this is the last in the unit, we're going to be just talking about JPEG files versus RAW files. And you will be seeing some visuals, you'll be getting some video as well to see the actual differences in the types of files between a JPEG and a RAW. The reason we're doing this so early on before we even get into exposure stuff is because you should be thinking about now. Do you want to shoot in RAW? Do you want to shoot in JPEG? Do you want to shoot in JPEG plus RAW? You should be making that decision early on so that you're better set up for the future lessons. So that's what we're going to be doing next. Jump right in, and we'll see what you guys come up with. Good work on the last 3 lessons, and congratulations on making it to the end of the unit. Yay. All right, I'll see you guys. Bye-bye.